It's crazy. Still can't believe she's gone. My mum, you know, huge fan. She messaged me as soon as it happened. Like, it's just, I know she was 80 years old, which is a good age, but she was such an icon. Arguably top 2, top 3 biggest country musicians ever of all time. And apart from the musical accomplishments, she did so much good. Like the video that I watched yesterday of her like amazing moments, things that she's done, like she's given away, like as part of her foundation, 300 million books. 300 million. Let's say each book is, let's say she bought it for 10 cents because she managed to get some kind of deal with the publishers. That's still $30 million of her own money. That is not small change. Not a lot of people you hear about making that kind of donation. And that's just one of the things she did. Like, she really was an amazing person. She seemed like a really good soul. Like, you know, people that genuinely seem like a nice person. They don't have a harmful bone in their body. She seemed like that. And she had a bit of a feistiness to her as well. Like in that video that I watched, you know, when there was this reporter who was quite rude, asked her if she felt like she was a bit of a joke because she wore a lot of makeup. And she was like, I'm not the joke. They're the joke for thinking I'm a joke. So I loved that she also had, you know, some strength to her as well.
I think most country people, and certainly entertainers like myself, I think comedy is part of our being because it's kind of what helps you through the hard times growing up. We made more fun of stuff that, you know, you shouldn't even laugh at, but that was the funniest stuff to us because we try to find the humor in it.
Same.
Valley. The question is, if you could tell teenagers of America today one thing, whether it be advice or something of support, what would it be?
I would say, act like it's raining every day and wear your rubbers.
Whoa, wait, what? Wow.
What's going on there?
Oh, I think it looks like some chicken shoving a hat up a duck's ass. What do you think it is?
You know, that's kind of what it looked like to me.
Magazine coming out now with the best, worst, and least dressed list of 2000.
I'm in that, you know, of all time. The worst dressed of all time.
Oh my
I swear.
God.
Are you really?
I swear.
The worst dressed of all time?
Yeah, see, oh, there it is. What does it say?
Well, I don't think you're that bad.
Well, you know what? It's just the way I look. It's like I honestly have designers at some of these award shows pay me not to say who designed my gown.
Wow.
Always say I have walked the red carpet and I have worn it. So, but anyway, they said I was one of the worst dressed
I
of all
know.
time.
You know what?
Which,
You can't.
that's all right with me. I have a good time. I bet I'm happier than that guy that wrote that.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad that he came out of his closet long enough to look in mine.
Dude, I love her, man. She's just such a great sense of humor, and she's not afraid to be herself. Like, so many people these days, they don't want to like really be themselves. They want to just like fit in, but she was like, she embraced who she was. Love that.
Oh, Dolly, Dolly, Dolly.
I always enjoyed being a girl. You know, I've always been proud of that I was female. I mean, it's a good thing I was born a woman, or I'd have been a drag queen. It's true, I would have, I'm sure.
Have you known Jennifer Aniston for a while?
You know, I love her to death. My husband is crazy about her.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he was more excited that I was going to do a movie with her than he was that I got the chance to write all this music. See, I think he kind of fantasizes like a threesome with us.
Whoa! Dude, she would have been so much fun to party with. Oh my God. The story, I bet she's got some amazing stories.
No, but I'm serious, he does. And I think, well, he
man.
can't even get it out to pee, much less get it out to
Whoa!
Dolly,
Holy
trouble
shit.
with Carl?
No, Carl's so funny, though. He got a big kick out of that, but he thought it was funny. He said, well, I'm not going to do a threesome, but I can maybe do a 2.5. It is Jennifer. So whatever that
Only
means.
Dolly. This is just the only human that can say that. Honestly.
Are you dying?
Dude.
Dolly, how long does it take for you to do your hair?
I wouldn't know. I'm never there. Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin used to get
Oh, does she wear wigs? Are they wigs?
so mad at me because when we were doing 9 to 5, Jane was teaching her exercise class, and of course Lily did not like to get up early, so she would be the one come in with a scarf on, rollers in her hair. Of course, I'd already cleaned up, put on my makeup, went across town. They have to take all the makeup off, start again for the movie. And I'd be all bouncing around, coming in with my makeup on. And Lily looked at me one morning. She said, and I was so perky, and I was doing my thing, and had my makeup on. And she looked at me and said, Dolly, go to hell. I mean, look at this hunk.
Yeah.
Man, the hair. Look how big her hair is, man. This must be from the 80s. This has to be, right? Has to be.
You think I would take Stallone over this? You no way.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her husband? It's got to be her husband, right?
You're just flattering us. I know that.
Yeah. Speaking of being 17, Johnny Cash was my first encounter with what I thought sex appeal was, feeling really drawn to someone. I mean, I saw him on stage and I just felt things that I'd never felt before. I did, because he had that funny way of, you know, like how Elvis did. I didn't know what all the feelings were, but I...
Something special, something different about people, well, like yourself as well. You know, you see it immediately. There's a magnetism or something.
Oh, am I turning you on, Emma?
Yeah.
And Johnny came out on stage and just all that weird moving and all, it just really stirred me like I couldn't understand what I was feeling. It was years later, and I got a terrible crush on him, you know, at that time. It was like years later, I realized that's what true charisma is, magnetism, you know, just the way he moved. And then I think a lot of it later I realized was a lot of dope, too. I think
Dude, she was hilarious, man. She was really funny.
he was twitching and moving around, all sorts of
He was high off the, like his jaw swinging.
feelings and all, but he was so magnetic.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I see it all the time, especially down on Santa Monica in L.A. One year, I thought, well, this would be a great night for me to get out and not be noticed because there's so many lookalikes.
So many Dolly Partons walking around, I can just go out, yeah.
Seriously, I went into this club and I had kind of over-exaggerated my own self, you know, made my beauty mark bigger, made my eyes bigger and the hair a little more. And I got down there and they were having a Dolly Parton lookalike contest, and it was mostly drag queens, guys down there. It was, and so I went in and I got in line with everybody else, but somebody else won. I thought that was pretty funny.
You styled your...
How tall was Dolly Parton? She looks like she was maybe like 5 foot nothing. Like she was quite a short lady.
Convention, it's a Dolly Parton concert. I guess I should feel hurt, but I don't, because I patterned my look after a hooker who better than me.
Remember that sheep that got cloned?
Oh, the clone!
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Well, that was a compliment.
it certainly was.
Yeah, but why did they name it after you?
Reach.
It's true. There's a reason for it, and I'm glad you asked, because a lot of people just thought it was a coincidence. But the scientists that did this, from what I understand, and this is the truth, I'm not trying to be funny, they used the mammary glands, the boob glands, in case those you don't know. Anyway, so whatever they did, the fusing or however they did that, and so the scientists said, who better than Dolly Parton? You know, we're going to use these glands, you know, the way that they cloned it. So I was beside myself, and somebody said, well, weren't you offended that this is so controversial? I said, well, as far as I'm concerned, there's no such thing as bad publicity. What has worked for me may not work for you. Well, take for instance, what has worked for me? Wigs, tight clothes, push-up bras, high heel shoes, 5-inch high heel shoes.
5 inches.
All I gotta say, take my advice, some of you boys out there may find yourself on a little different career path than you might have planned.
Did you run around the house?
Well,
Dude, I mean, walking around in 5-inch heels like day in, day out must be painful, right? Like, because I'm sure she performed in them. Like, whenever she was out and about, she was probably wearing them.
well, it was a bunch of girls. We'd been out.
A bunch of girls?
Yeah, no. But we had. But they didn't all streak. We had been out to a Mexican restaurant. We was feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was staying over at the over in Beverly Hills in a hotel, and we went right by Tom Jones' house.
Right.
And after about 3 or 4 margaritas, I thought, you know what? We're right here in his yard. I'm going to streak through there. And so I did. And
Whoa.
that was before he built the fence. Right after that, they built the fence.
You never get wrapped around in the tabloids.
Oh, I do. I've been
They
all
do?
over that through the
Oh,
years. Yeah, but
I
that's
don't read them.
well,
I guess
I
I'm
do
out.
because I want to see what everybody else. I don't believe anything about me, but I believe everything about everybody else.
I don't have legs and beauty like these girls. Well, I would have been tall, but I got bunched up at the top. I'm probably 6'4", I guess. But actually, the way I look came from a serious place of a country girl's idea of glamour.
Were you always bunched up at the top?
Well, I've always had biggins, but...
Biggins. That's such an old school way of saying it.
But I've had a little help lately. Yeah, well, it's when my husband said, let me see your boobs, and had to pull my skirt up. I thought I'd better do it. It's time.
They were swingers.
Rock Hill on Twitter wants to know where do you hide your wrinkles?
Well, you'll have to ask the doctors in Beverly Hills about that. I don't know where they've got them.
Does it ever bother you that people think that's Whitney Houston's song?
No, I always say she can have the credit as long as I get my cash. Version of it was quite a bit
Dude,
different.
man, I love her, man. No filter. No filter. Says what's on her mind. She was brilliant.
Version of it is the best
But I'm
because
not gonna-
it's of you and it's all about you.
It's true, but I'm not going to bitch about Whitney making me $6 million.
What do you do to keep the fire from going out, Dolly?
Well, I stay gone.
Yeah.
That helps. So when I am home, he's excited to see me, and I'm excited to see him.
Absolutely. A bit of absence keeps it fun. It does.
I think there's no question that you're doing your part.
I sympathize with anybody with weight problem for any reason. Remember, I used to tell you when I tried to haul ass, I had to make 2 trips. Maybe you should just tell him to haul ass.
Do you exercise?
Not much. I'm lazy.
What kind of exercise would you do if you were going to exercise? Do you run? Do you play golf? Do you?
I can't run very well. I have a tendency to black my eyes. But I saw an ad the other day that said, you too can look like Dolly Parton for only $500. Boy, I wish I'd have seen that ad before I dished out the millions it cost me to look like Dolly Parton. And I got a mite.
Excuse me?
Anyway, let's get off of that and get on to something.
No, let them speak.
Well, all right. They're mics, so you talk into the left one. I'll talk into the right.
What is your pre-show ritual?
Well, I pray and pee in that order.
Love that. Me too. Me too. On that note, no more questions. Pray and pee.
Man, oh my God. What a woman. What a woman. Didn't she seem like so much fun? So much fun. Man, she would have been fun to hang out with. Could you imagine having a party? Dolly Parton's there. You're drinking margaritas. I bet she has so many stories. Like, she's the kind of person, she'd be like hanging out with like Mick Jagger or someone like that, you know, or Elvis. Like, the stories, like, because she's been famous for what, 50 years? Like, the things she's seen, the people she's met, man, she would have been so much fun. And because she doesn't hold back either. Like, she's, you know, she'll make jokes about anything. She makes jokes about herself. Man, she was so much fun. So much fun. We really lost a big one, you know. She was 80 though, so she made it to a good age, but man, such a shame. Such a shame she's gone. What a legend. What a legend. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you did, check out this video right here and hit the join button below. See you there.